and I've treasured them since. I do treasure them, I promise. Alrighty, Pookies, it's been a day and a half trying to get this to work, so this is a good sign. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day we are finally doing my shrine tour. Slow claps. It's been highly requested on my other socials, and I have been perfectionizing this so much. I've been trying to film it aesthetically and beautifully, and I was like, Steph, you need to just do it. You need to just show what is on your shrine. So that is what I'm gonna do today. This is like Jenga, so if I pull the wrong lever cronk, it is gonna... So we're gonna do this the best we can. So let's get started. We start with shelf number 1, or should we start with middle shelf? What do we do? Okay, let's just start. Before we start, don't talk about the lighting, okay? This bookshelf is in a really awkward corner in my basement, and it's so hard to put lights, and yes, that was my stomach grumbling. I'm trying to make it aesthetic, but it's going against me. Okay, let's go. Okay, so on the top, I've kind of gone with like themes as much as I can. Top is like a mixture of BL, manga, and of course Danmei, because Danmei exists everywhere in my life. So in the corner, I have to check what I have. Is that not sad? Okay, so in the corner, in the top right corner, be top left corner for you. See, I'm smart. Is Love is Hard for an Otaku. I got it from a friend. I purchased it from a friend, so we have that in collection, which slay. Then we go on to list my BLs that I have not touched, that I have not read. Actually, I have read a few, but mostly they are not read. So yeah, we throw them in that corner because one day I will. Then we move on to the BL I have read, like Perfect Buddy, Dangerous Convenience Store, Here You Are, my favorites, because I'm very picky when collecting BL, because I know I do not have the space, and I mostly collect Danmei, so I collect every single Danmei. Okay, it's a problem. Okay, so this shelf has had a lot of like stuff given to me, which is absolutely amazing. My friends have absolutely spoiled me. You'll see the Dangerous Convenience Store and the Jikyuk. Did I say that wrong? Probably. And the Sasano Miyano little standees are from Maddie, and I love them so much because it's like the real start of my BL kind of merch. Yeah, you'll also see my Orv collection that I've kind of started, haven't really kept up with, and then my Signs of Affection. So I love them. They're so cute. We move on to it's really my small manga collection, which you see Fairy Tail, and then you see one volume of Black Clover, and it's volume 11. Do we need to talk about that? No. And as you will see, is I have an obsession with Bon from Seven Deadly Sins. I got that wrong, but you know, it's been a while. Yeah, Bon is one of my first cosplays actually, which is kind of exciting. So I actually have one Bon from my friend Molly, and I have one Bon from Ghost. So my friends know. Oh, and then Molly also spoiled me with a pot. Why did I want to call it pop socket? It's not. A pop of Yuno from Black Clover, because it's actually one of my favorite animes. It's not very talked about, but I love it so much. Then we go to this masterpiece of art of Inuyasha. I really love it. I love how it says Sith Boy. I have a Shomaru. I just don't have the space, so I have to figure out where to put that. We go on to my pop from Inuyasha, also from Molly. And then I have those little collectible figures. I can't remember what they're called. I'll put them on the screen, but of Shishomaru and Inuyasha. And then again from Molly, those little like squishy keychain things. I'm really great at names. Okay, I'm genius. I was really prepared for this. So then we're gonna move forward and do the front part. We have some Peachamus art, all-time favorite artist. Found them with my Vanitas obsession, so slay. Maybe I should move. Okay, this is going great, Pookies. This is going great. Are you still here? Okay, so then I have a pop of Lord Savior Gareth from Labyrinth, which is like my first crush, if you care to know. And then I have some Inuyasha and Shishomaru pins, because Inuyasha is my first love, okay, in the anime world, and I stand true. I'm a loyal bitch. So throughout, Molly has definitely given me lots of gifts, so there is a little human Inuyasha magnet. I have some art sprinkled through from another amazing artist that you need to check out, Kat. Love her art so much. So yeah, that's sprinkled throughout. And then I have this Inuyasha makeup palette that I've never ever used, and it just sits there looking pretty. And then we've got some MDZS nails, which I will never ever wear and I will forever stare at. And I got them from a con, so I'll put the artist, because again, there's so many There's so many to remember. And we've got keychains, we've got coasters, we've got prints of MDZS everywhere, because I don't know if you know this, but MDZS may be my favorite Danmei, you know? Moving along, we're getting to some Jiffy art, which you're stupid, I like that in a man, moron, chef's kiss. Then we have some Yaoi Uno, which is a vibe. If you haven't played it, you need to play it. Then we're starting to get over to my Vanitas shrine, which, my boy. So I have a little bit of the manga collected. I have a standee from my friend Molly again. And then Shan actually gave me the Nendroid of Vanitas that he's just like, can you see him? The boy's drunk, okay? He just will not stand up. So I've left him there to his own devices. Then we have an Assassin's Creed pin because I found it. And I was like, slay. I do really like Assassin's Creed, but I just didn't know I had the pin. So anyways. Okay, and then our amazing mutual. I'm going to tag the name because I'm going to screw it up because it's been a while since I've said it. Actually drew me an Inuyasha Vanitas painting and I gasped. So it is there. Am I slaying? Are you bored yet? I'm so sorry. Let's go to shelf 2. Okay, this may be my favorite shelf. Don't tell anyone though, I'm not biased. Also, I wish you guys could see what type of squat I'm doing to get this angle. So I might break my pants. Anyways, let's go. This is where my TGCF collection is. So it's where all my TGCF paperbacks are and not yet the hardcovers because I was holding out. I was doing well until Volume 6 cover came out and destroyed my soul, and now I want it because I love pain. Anyways, let's keep going. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. Jeez Louise. Zetus Lepidus. Okay, so I also have my Thai edition of TGCF, and your girl loves some non-English editions, okay? I would like more, but I'm not very smart with my money. So actually a lot of this TGCF art or like standees or all of it I purchased from like secondhand, or so I don't necessarily have all of the artists, but the biggest things in my collection are the English voice actors signed prints for Hua Chang and Shay Lian. I love Howard Wong and I love James Cheek, and I'm so glad to have that in my collection. It really is something so special to me. Did an incredible job, so I love that in my collection forever and ever. Of course, I chose 2 of my favorite quotes. You'll notice the "what matters is you, not the state of you" on the Shay Lian, and then the "only after having met you." We have a mixture of official art and then fan art and all of that. We have some Ruthie art, which her art is incredible. I love it so much. So yeah, let's keep moving. Oh my god, this is so awkward. Okay, maybe that's better. This is the worst. Maybe it is. We're moving on. I have a little bit of QJJ in the back, but this is mostly the MDZS shrine. So we have all the MDZS paperbacks and a hardcover is released. Yeah. More things to spend my money on. If there's one thing about me, it's that I'm absolutely going to spend all of my money on MDZS merch. So yeah. Got some beautiful standees. We have the German edition, I think volume 5 of the novels. Then we have like probably one of the things I'm most asked about is the no ink tatted up MDZS boys, and they look fine. Yeah. I didn't get all of them, sadly. I prioritized obviously my husband. Don't argue with me about that. Lan Chan, Wei Ying, also my husband, and then Jean Chong because he looks fire with that ponytail. Okay, you cannot tell me otherwise. In the back, you will notice one of my favorite standees, and that is Wei Ying in fall. Like beautiful. Him and whatever. He can whatever me. You know what I mean? Ghost was so kind to give me this little bunny. Wangjian, I love them so much. A lot of these MDZS were from like when I first started collecting, and they're very special to me. So yeah. We're moving on to some amazing things my friend Hannah did for me. She bound 2 of my favorite Wangjian fics ever, which is Postmortem by Cataclysmic Calamity. Incredible fic, very spooky. It's about like stalking and horror, but as always, Wangjian's love it's by the same author that did No Paths Are Bound, if you know of that, which a lot of people in the community do. Absolutely incredible. I read it often. And then we're moving on to my other, well, I have many, but one of my most often reread fics as well is For a Good Time Call. And this one, it's like Wei Ying has an OnlyFans, Lan Chan discovers it. And I'm not going to spoil what happens next. It's the understanding of the characters, impeccable, so good. The binding that Hannah did, literally sobbed when I first got it. absolutely incredible. Something that's so special to my collection, and I couldn't be more thankful, obviously, to everybody who has given a piece to my shrine. Literally could not be more grateful. Like, the community is really the best thing about all of this. I was not a collector growing up, and I am shocked by the amount of love and support you have all given me, and I keep going out of breath, and then I feel like I'm gonna burp. Honestly, if you have ever gifted anything to me in my shrine, thank you so much. And if you don't see it here, it is not that it's not displayed, it's that literally all over my house is Danmei stuff. So, or on my keys, or my purse. It's everywhere, okay? Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so now we're on to the corner, and this is where I put some of my other Danmei. So you see Run Wild, you see SBSSS, a few other series, but you also see the little babies. Oh my god, Wei Ying tipped over. Wei Ying, you're drunk. He has little whatever. It's so sweeping. Anyways, you see my little children. They were gifted to me by a friend for Christmas, and I've treasured them since. I do treasure them, I promise. Why aren't you sitting? Come on, Sean, keep your husband in check, brah. Right, okay, so we figured out he was drunk, indeed. Don't you dare. And then we have some amazing other beautiful sandys that I'm obsessed with, like the Tree Kiss. If you know, you know. Them in their wedding robes. If you know, you know. There's like little extras like the keychain of Wang Jian and the Untamed official art book that has mistakes in it, you know, casual. If I were to pick anything that's the favorite in my collection, well, one of my favorites, it is the MDZS French edition. And I'm in the process of collecting the others, but this first volume, chef's kiss, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of covers shelf 2, so let's go to the final shelf. Right, this is an interesting angle. So sorry, I'm taking you guys on a roller coaster. Okay, so this shelf has a lot going on. This shelf is where all of my other Danmei novels, the paperbacks, are collected. Not all of them, actually, because I get so much anxiety having to add them to the shelf that they are still like... I lost 4 books in my house because of this reason, so you think I would have learned. Anyways, so we're gonna start at this corner where we have QJJ featured, and honestly, these pieces are absolutely stunning. They are official art. I got them from Shandy and Go, and I love Shandy and Go so much. We have that, and we have some, I believe the artist is Alice artwork of Wang Jian, and I just love this art so much, honestly. It's one of my first pieces that I had when I started collecting, and so in the back you will see a Shikishi board, I believe, a Shikishi board of Jian. As always, I have a lot of them. And then we have the MDZS official art book of the Donghua, so that is super cool. Also one of the first things I ever collected. Then we got some Ronwan merch. Like, who is she collecting hehe? It's actually from Ghost. Beautiful. And yeah, I will take any hehe. You know, I love hehe too. I don't talk about it as much, but yeah, it hurt my soul. It destroyed me and I liked it. Okay, so now we have like little trickles of like other fandoms I'm in, like Final Fantasy. I do love Final Fantasy so much, and there's like Rubik's Cube that I will never do or undo. I almost fell. That I will never undo, and right now it's on Bivy because I love Bivy. And then we have these like little bobbleheads of Wang Jian because it's Wang Jian. Don't ask me, guys. If it's Wang Jian, I'm gonna buy it. Oh my god. Okay. We're here now, so I'm not going to interrupt, but I will put the artist on the screen because for some reason my brain has stopped working. It has been a long day, but I have an 18+ art book and it's very, very good. So I probably won't dive into that one too much, but just know it's there. And then I also have all my collection of the MDZS manhwa. Yeah, I had to rebuy volume 8 because I lost that one too, so that was fun. And then up to front we have the Vietnamese edition of Yuwu, which is Remnants of Filth, which wrecked my soul, and I liked it even more. Yuwu is probably my favorite Meat Bun novel. I thoroughly enjoy anything Meat Bun writes, but yeah, Yuwu just hit different, and Moshi and Gumong are very like Wang Jin coded for me, so I love them. If anyone's wondering, yeah, my knees are old and this does hurt. Oh yeah, and there's little keychains of Holian. I don't know where they're from. They're adorable, but I did buy them secondhand. And then we have a little Lanchan charm, and it's adorable. And I wore it and it got damaged, so never again. And again, from Ghost, we have this little adorable pen that's of Holian, and I will eat it up. And there's a card case of Wang Jian, and yes, absolutely. In the back, it will be my Stars of Chaos Chinese edition, which is absolutely freaking beautiful. And Yifu, and his dang beauty mark, okay, makes me unwell. Then actually I have a pin of, it's their weapons. I'm not even gonna try to say them, you'll see. Okay, and then we have starting a lot of like the juniors from MDZS, and then we have Yanshen, which I need more 1000 Autumn's art now that I've finished it, and I absolutely am obsessed. I have more Shikishi boards of MDZS and Erha. This is one of my favorite arts of Erha. Then we have this beautiful full licensed art of the lineup of MDZS characters, which I'm really, really happy to have. More standees and all the things. We got some more Yifu showing on. We got some more Stars of Chaos merch. And then as you see in the back, there's a little Hualien, and I got that from my friend Shan again. It's absolutely precious. And then we got some little Born to be Otaku standees from SPSSS, which is like one of my limited SPSSS merch. Then like everyone in the fandom, I do indeed have the Barnes & Noble gift card with the Heaven Official's blessing on it. And then more of those little keychains that were one of the first things I collected as well. And then we have the adorable little butterfly clips that are from Maddie, and I love them so much. And then we have this phone case with some more phone charms from Friend and Mutual, an amazing artist, and I will put it on the screen because I don't want to butcher the name. Like, I have such anxiety about that. From Ghost, we have more of those like little, like, I think they're like keychains, not quite keychains, but like a bunny Wangshin. I have a cup that is from a cup sleeve Danmei event, and it's full of like memories and bookmarks and like little things that we get from special editions that I don't quite know what to do, and also a Wangshin fan, and that slays. So yeah, that's my 3 shelves. One quick thing I wanted to mention is that if you're looking at this and comparing and feeling inadequate or any of that, just remember that like this has taken years for me to build. It did not happen overnight, and it's taken blood, sweat, and a lot of money and a lot of tears. But it's also been like what I spend a lot of my money on. So just keep that in mind. And also that I have been so lucky, and that it has been so community filled, and with friends, mutuals that are also friends, and just like so blessed. So it is a combination of that. So please don't feel inadequate or bad that you don't have this. If you're just starting out or if you've been in the community, it is a luxury, and I'm very, very grateful for it. But yes, it's not just like built in like 3 seconds. It's taken a lot of bad decisions, baby. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my shrine and seeing all my obsessions. That's definitely not even the half of it. I have so many other pockets that if you guys want to see, I would be more than happy to showcase. But yeah, that's the main shrine, my pride and joy, my gospel, if you will. If you'd like to subscribe for more Danmei anime kind of content, yeah, then follow along. I'd love to have you here, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.